Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Artsy, and today I wanted to introduce you to one of the Marine Park staff members. Now, I've shared quite a few videos about the Montego Bay Marine Park and the work that they are doing to protect Montego Bay's marine environments. But to get a better understanding, let's meet some of the staff members to learn a bit more about what they do at the park. Today, we are going to be talking to Anthony. So what's your position here at the Marine Park?
Yes, I am the Deputy Ranger here at the Montego Bay Marine Park.
And as a Deputy Ranger, what do you do?
So we enforce the rules and regulations throughout the sanctuary and the whole park, which is 15.3 kilometers square. And we educate the public and to help us better to understand what we're protecting and the areas and basically how they can assist.
So what does your job as a park ranger entail apart from that?
You get to interact with different fishermen and users of the park, whether it's glass bottom tours or people just out there doing recreational stuff. We do have to outline where the park begins and where it ends, because you do have people who will try to fish in the sanctuary, which we're trying to avoid.
So this is in the sanctuary and in the park. You can be fined and arrested if you're caught spearfishing here.
Basically, you can say that we're policing the area, which we have two main sanctuaries that we oversee. So because the park is so big, we have to, have different teams in the day and the night, and we basically try to be out there as much as possible. So we have one boat, so that's kind of a strain.
So you definitely need more, eh?
Yeah, so another boat would definitely go a long way. So being a ranger, I mean, it's a lot, because you have to dive, you have to maintain everything that you put out there, like the demarcations, which we use to mark the sanctuary, so fisher folks can stay outside of the boundary.
Okay.
And we also install moorings, so basically the boats can tie up to it, and they won't damage the reef when they drop anchor. And so, I mean, yeah, it goes further.
This is what I call the mooring ball. So we install this out there so other boats can actually tie up to it instead of dropping their anchors and damaging the reef. So what they're doing today, they found the location that they're going to install it. So I'm going to pass this over to them. They dive, attach the bottom piece here to the anchor that's installed down below.
Okay.
We do have to assist with recreational or fishing vessels if they're broken down, and we do have to rescue animals that are in the park or in the sanctuary, wherever we see them actually. But not only them, people like the tourism sector, when they go in now to snorkeling or stuff like that, sometimes they would want to stand on the reef or break stuff off to bring home to their country. So we do have to talk to the water sports users and give them a little template to outline what to say to the guests, or introducing a little bit of that aspect. So when the guest goes out, they will create little to no damage, because the reef takes a really long time to grow back, like 1 year to grow an inch. And we do basically go touch on education, because when more people know, the less they will do things and regret or say that they don't know in the moment. So we try to put most information on social media as possible, so that people can get a clear understanding of what basically we're trying to protect, and how beautiful the reef is, and what's the damaging effect to what will happen if it's not there.
So how long have you been a ranger?
A little over 3 years. I mean, I got here, I think, a little after COVID.
After COVID. And what were you doing before?
Yeah, I was working at Secret Resorts and Spa.
And what was your position?
Yes, I was there as a lifeguard and pool technician.
Being a lifeguard helps now in your position as a park ranger, correct?
Yes, that's correct, because being a ranger, you have to know how to swim, because you're required to dive to carry out the functions of the job. And we do get tours, especially with school trips, and we have to be able to swim, to you know, better help everyone just in case of any emergencies. So we do encourage all of our staff members to, you know, get their license and have their adequate training up to date. So fitness is a very important element in the Marine Park.
Unlike someone who doesn't have the upper body strength,
Like me.
Yeah, they would more likely go in the water and put it down, and then they can put it on in the water very easily.
Do you enjoy being a ranger?
Yes, I mean, being a ranger has a lot of perks, you know. I love to dive, I love to swim, I like to interact with different people, you know, and whenever we get like a school group, or, you know, I like to interact with the teachers and, you know, teach the students basically about the environment and what we protect, you know. So
basically, when there's lots of pollution in the water, you want to know what happens? So if you look in the glass and you see something that looks green, like this thing looks green, it's called algae, right? So the more pollution are at the bottom of the boat right there, it's called algae. So pretty much you will see what underneath the water is just
you know, it starts with them, because when they get older and they can also, you know, teach their kids, and their cycle goes on.
And what else do you do as a hobby? Do you have hobbies?
Yes, I do. I mean, I started like doing photos, taking pictures. Some of them are right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
when I just left Secrets and a little before I came here, you know, I got a camera and I was playing around with it, and the hobby became a profession.
Yes.
And it was good after that, you know. I liked it.
Okay.
Then, you know, there is fitness, like sports, you know, going to the gym, and just swimming on a whole. And, you know, because I love the water so much, I opened my own swim class where I basically teach people who had near drowning experience, people who think that they can never go in the water again. So I specialize in teaching them, and also kids of various ages.
Nice. So how can somebody get in touch with you if they want to take your class?
And get me on WhatsApp on 876-799-5633.
So which other talents do you have?
Well, I do.
Or hobby?
I do music. You know, I write songs. I try to compose music.
Right.
But mostly, I've done it on the computer. So, you know, I've been just recently learning a little bit about the drums, you know.
You're gonna play? Yes. Cha.
Right. So the next one now you have to compress it up there.
Okay, try the other way.
I really like tennis, and also I like to create, you know, images, or whether it's furniture. I like to build something to know that I did it, you know. And when I make something, you know, I always try to perfect it, because, you know, I have OCD, I think, so I like to see things in order, and I like to create. I just like to socialize with people, interacting and making a change in life. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm here, because I like to make positive change, you know, any way I can, especially if there's a way we can better to help the reef, because, you know, it's very beautiful.